Okay. Hi, Laura. Can you hear me now? Testing, testing. Now you hear me. Okay. Hi, Laura. How are you? Hi, Patrick. Okay, let me get something here. Hang on. I'll let you get a view of the ceiling. Okay. All right. Let me see what she did with it. Hang on. Oh, there it is. Okay. I had to get the phone holder. All right. The problem is the phone. Oh, you're welcome, Laura. I hope you like it. Okay, the problem is I don't see the iPhone. You can hear me, but you can't see with the iPhone. Hang on a second. Yeah, I have to do everything really, really slow because my hands are just... Oh, I can't begin to tell you how bad my hands are right now. Let me just move that a second. Hey, White Fang, how are you? I'm glad you like it, Laura. Text Guy was in here earlier, and oh, I can see the camera now. There you go. I guess this on my computer it's a lot slower. So you can see what I'm up against. Whoops, hang on. Yeah, you can see what I'm up against. That's how much slower I see everything. Well, what I'm working on is this. I'll show you. I've got this Stream Deck that I'm going to be putting audio sounds on and scenes on and sources on, and it's a pain in the ass, but I'm trying to work through it. I liked it much better earlier when I was sleeping, but I was having this weird dream that... Now, you're not going to believe it. Let me tell you how weird the dream was. That I couldn't find my apartment. Except the problem is I live in a house. And then this naked girl jumps on top of me, and I told her that's not allowed here. And finally I woke up. But I slept right through Carter's Live. And I woke up like halfway through the Gamblers premiere. So, I don't know what that dream was all about. I guess my question for you is, what is everybody else doing awake? Hey, text guy. I'm sure you can hear me now. Sorry about that. I figured out what the issue was. So I had to start a new live to do it. And I just wanted to ask you, text guy, did you get your coin? Okay, Laura, hurry back. Can I speed this up? There we go. Text guy, let me know if you got your coin. Hey, Tim, how are you? Yeah, fantasies are good. I mean, I can't remember her face, but her body was excellent. I don't know why I was dreaming that. All right, hang on a second. Let me come over here. What a pirate ship. Let me log in. There, I'm logged in. Okay. Whoops. Okay. And just bring this up a little bit. Okay. Let me check out the tracking details. Okay, you see it says expected delivery is Monday. Your item arrived at our North Houston, Texas distribution center. Okay, so you should be getting it on Monday or today. So. Whoops. Okay. Hey, Scratch Master, how you doing? Yeah, so you should be getting it on Monday. Text guy. I apologize about that. I do not control the post office. Fantastic. I know Sunshine Scratcher, it took a little more than a week, I think, for her to get hers, and she's only one state away from me. Oh my God. You see, I made the laptop camera bigger, and I put the scroll at the bottom. And if anyone is interested in getting into a group book, she does want to start a group book with 10 people at $30 each. You know, the majority of our tickets here in Georgia, a book is $300. And 2 spots are already taken up. Got 8 spots left. She doesn't want to get a book until we get all 10 spots filled. And if you're interested, you can email her at her email address scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, who is Zed? She does want to do the group book until she gets 10 people. But she'd like to do it soon. You know, she's going to be going live again Friday. She shouldn't have to work Friday. At least that's what we're hoping. She doesn't know if she works Friday until Wednesday. So sometimes, you know, we like to schedule it and we could schedule it, you know, for 3 o'clock in the afternoon if she has to work. If she doesn't have to work, we can always change it to 8 o'clock at night. She really had a good live last Friday. It was exciting. Of course, she got the book minimum with no 50 times symbol found, but eventually she's going to find one. She always does. And tomorrow both of us will be posting videos that you can comment on to get your name put on the wheel. To win a ticket for next Friday's live. And if you were in the live last Friday, you saw that people commented on multiple videos. It doesn't have to be just the one we post on Monday. I can take names from any comments from any videos that we post, say, all week, or if I do a driving live to go get tickets and people comment, I'll use those. And Rapunzel won 3 tickets. Shorty Michelle won 2 tickets. So, you know, and then there were new people who had won, like Gazoo, and who else won that was new? Oh God, I can't remember. But plus my name was picked. Yes, if I comment on her video, my name goes on the wheel. But I gave mine to Pretty Witty. So, you know, and that's what I'll always do. But that's why it's important to comment, watch the video and comment, because her watch hours have gone up dramatically. She's now almost at 1,100. So, hi, Julia. How are you? And I have to say, Julia, you hadn't emailed Maria. I've been trying to give you this itching to scratch coin. For a good 3 weeks now. Maybe longer. I don't know. But I'm working on new sounds. Let me see here. Whoops. Let me bring that back up. Let me bring this up. That's for when she gets a popo. That'll be for when she gets a winner. That'll be for when she has a losing ticket. Or this one. Or this one. Or this one. And then when she wins big. I'm just playing around with things. All right, let me come over here and go over here and compose S N F L WR06 WR06. Yes, I am very slow when it comes to this. 2577. Uh, 2577 at yahoo.com. I'll just put in the subject coin and nothing in the body. There. Now, Maria's going to be calling me on her break, so I will let her know that I am live, and I will let her know who says hello to her. She's working hard. She gets off work at 5:30 in the morning. What kind of woman would do that for her husband? Oh, I will tell her you said hello. Well, you'll get to hear her. She'll say hi to everybody. Good morning, Zed. How are you? If I'm not subscribed and if Maria is not subscribed, I will subscribe us both to your channel, Zed. Hi, Patrick. Hi, Scratchmaster. Let me take a look here. Let me drop this down. Let me go to this one here. Zed's place. You have that little kitten? Oh, I am subscribed. Look at that. I'm going to click all. But I am subscribed. Let's see. How about Maria? Is she subscribed? Okay. Yeah, she's subscribed too. Just click all on hers. Okay. Good night, Zed. Thank you for stopping by. And yes, we both are subscribed to your channel. When you do get a chance, subscribe to Mr. Honeybee Scratcher and Mrs. Honeybee Scratcher. And Julia, I will ship that coin out tomorrow. I may have to take a ride out to Tennessee tomorrow. Please, no fighting. Let's show the love. You know, there's some people who don't come into Maria's lives anymore. Don't say hi to her anymore. I don't know why. She doesn't do anything to anybody. Oh, I don't want you to go, Julia. Please stay. At least stay long enough to say hi to Maria when she calls. Because she hates it that, she can really only interact with people uh, when she does a live because, she starts work at 7 o'clock at night, gets off at 5:30. The reason you couldn't hear me, Patrick, is because when I'm on the phone with Maria, it cuts the sound off on the live. And so she said hi to everybody uh, and goodbye to everybody and to tell you she's working hard and she'll call me again at 3:30. Her first break is at 9 o'clock. Her lunchtime is at 10:30. Then her next break is at 1:30, and then her final break is at 3:30. And unless she gets off at 3:30, then she won't get a break at 3:30 because sometimes they do get off at 3:30. It's rare, but it happens. Well, I told her everybody who was in the room. She said hi to everybody. Next time I'll have her call on my other phone, and then this way it won't interrupt. I know I'm wearing a flannel. It's not really cold outside, but I'm cold. and my hands. Oh, look at what the cat did to me earlier. You don't have to be sorry, Julia. Believe me, I'm grateful that you're here, and I'm grateful that you see Maria, and Maria says hello, and I actually called out someone in somebody else's room once, and I felt so bad about doing it, and I promised I would never do it again. And I apologized profusely to Huntress. Sure, we can. I was messing with Luna again, and she got me. She not only got me there, she got me there, and then she got me there, and she got me there, and there. And like I said, her claws are like hypodermic needles. And I did something I normally don't do. When she got me right there, I pulled away, and that's why it scratched like that. Normally, I don't do that. Because I learned that when she attacks me, if I just leave my hand sit right there, she'll eventually just let it go. But you should have seen her earlier. She was up here on the table. She was rubbing up on me. She was trying to get me to let her outside, but I wouldn't. And now she's laying on my scooter chair, sleeping. But I like to keep her, kind of mean, because when I let her outside, I want her to have a fighting chance about it. And one time my neighbor told me he saw Luna fighting with another cat and she was kicking his ass. So she's got her territory and she doesn't want anybody else invading it. And she's not like a normal cat that would, crawl up on you and lay on your chest and let you pet her. No, not Luna. Luna will lay next to you, and if she wants you to pet her, she'll let you. If she doesn't, she's going to attack you. And I like that in her. Oh. You should see how pissed Maria gets when she attacks her. Okay. Ooh, I am back. Yes, at 1:44 in the morning, I'm drinking coffee. Maria made some good dinner today, and I mean, it was delicious. We had breaded pork chops, mashed potatoes and gravy. Uh, she made me some creamed corn because I love creamed corn. What else did she make? She made broccoli. And it was all delicious. And I told her Saturday night, I said, prep everything now. Cut up your peel and cut up your tomatoes and potatoes and keep them in water in the refrigerator. Bread your pork chops. So then Sunday after we got home from the flea market, all she had to do was cook it. And with the leftover mashed potatoes, I'll probably make some mashed potato donuts. Oh, she's a good cook. She is. After I taught her. You know, you would think an Italian woman would know how to cook, but she never spent time in the kitchen watching her, learning from her dad how to cook. And so when it came to making homemade sauce, I had to teach her how to do that. Make sure when she made macaroni and cheese, she didn't cook the macaroni in one pot and the cheese in the other. I'm just kidding about that. One of my brother's wives, he's passed away now since '07. One of his wives did that. She was making him macaroni and cheese, and she cooked the macaroni in one pot and the cheese in the other. She used to just like putting salt and pepper on pork chops and cooking it that way, and I said, come on, you got to mix it up. Oh, God, I love cream corn. Oh, my God. I mean, there's not many vegetables that I won't eat. I won't eat asparagus. I won't eat okra. I'm really not too keen on French cut green beans. My friend's the French. But I love cut green beans. I don't know. Kroger has turkeys 59 cents a pound. So I asked Maria today, because we got 3 refrigerators with 3 freezers and a deep freezer, and I said to Maria, I go, do we have room for 3 turkeys? And she's like, no. So I told her, I said, we're going to have to make room because I'm getting 3 turkeys. It's hard to get them at, that price, 59 cents a pound. And I'm going to make homemade stuffing and freeze it. One thing I do love, I love to cook. Love it. I don't know. My mother once told me I should have become a chef. I said, but I don't like to cook for people. I'll cook for my family. If people are coming over, that's different. But don't get me in a restaurant to cook for people. I just couldn't do it. We may be giving one of these coins away. I'm trying to talk Maria into it. Let me see if I can get it to show up good. Trying to talk Maria into giving one away on her next live. Oh, it's a beautiful, well, you've seen it in person. It's a beautiful coin. We bought 3. She's got 1, I got 1, and then we have 1 extra. I should have bought 10. And I may be looking at taking a ride out to Tennessee tomorrow. Of course, Maria won't be with me. I got $125 in tickets I have to cash in. That was nice, getting $130 in tickets and getting back $125. That seemed to be the best part of the live. As many times as I've gotten that $50 ticket from Tennessee, I have not lost on it. Got 100 this time, got 100 last time. So that's pretty nice. Starting to like Tennessee tickets. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Laura. So I'm looking at making a sausage stuffing. Kroger has bread on sale, so I told Maria I'm going to get 5 loaves and make a lot of stuffing and then freeze it, and then this way we can have it. We have a chamber vacuum sealer, so it seals pretty good. I mean, it seals awesome. I've pretty much given up on what is that other sealer called? Oh God, sitting right over there. I can't even think of the name. Maybe somebody can help me out, because I don't want to get up. The only thing I pretty much use that one for is jars now, sealing jars. I have to try and figure out what is wrong with my freeze dryer. Food saver, that's it. Thank you, Patrick. My freeze dryer is not holding a vacuum, so I can't freeze dry any food. And I got no help with them about it, so I'll have to figure it out on my own. It's been down for almost a year. I miss making freeze-dried fruits, and I made my own celery salt. Boy, I'm telling you, it takes a lot of celery to make 1 jar of celery salt. Banana chips, apple chips, freeze-dried blueberries. Oh God, I love blueberries. Strawberries, kiwi. My sister also makes freeze-dried food. She sells it at a farmer's market. She's also creating her own website. Reminds me, I haven't talked to my sister in a while. Orange slices. I haven't done orange slices in the freeze dryer. I've done pudding. which turned out awesome. I've done meat. Hi, Julia. I'm glad you're still here. Thank you for staying. And you could jump in anytime you want. I'm just talking about freeze-dried food. Good night, Laura. See, there's my freeze dryer right over there. I just can't figure out why it's not holding a vacuum. I've tried different vacuum pumps on it. Let me hook this back up again. There we go. All right. Oh, let's see. There we go. And there's no one locally that works on freeze dryers, so something I'm going to have to figure out on my own. Yeah, there are, and I've tried using some of their techniques. I don't see any leaks in any of my hoses. That would be one thing I would suspect, but can't find any leaks in any of my hoses. I've got aluminum around the door to keep any air from escaping through the door. But somehow I still think it has to do with the door. And let me tell you, when you try to adjust the door, you get one side good, the other side's off. You get that side good, the other side goes off. So it's hard to get it, exactly. And that one guy who has a Facebook and does YouTube videos, what is his name? Let me see. Let me see what his name is. Retired at 40s freeze drying group. Hi, Susan. How are you? Yeah, retired at 40 freeze drying group. He gets all his freeze dryers for free from. Uh, hey, M2M. How are you doing? He gets all his freeze dryers for free from Harvest Right. And yeah, Claimer Queen is right. I watched that $1,000 claimer. Uh, and if he has a problem with any of his freeze dryers, uh, they'll actually replace his for free. You know, they kept telling me that my pump was bad and that it would cost me $750 for a new pump. You know, and I'm not paying $750 for a new pump. And I've tried other pumps and I still get the exact same problem, so it's not the pump. I hope the kids had a good time. I'm good. I'm just working on my stream deck. I'm adding in, or going to attempt to add in, some sounds for Maria's next live. Uh, we'll see how that works. So far, I've got, on her last live, I had everything here working the way I wanted it to, except the scroll was up at the top. I moved it to the bottom and I made her picture that you see me, I made that bigger. And I told her that when she does her live on Friday, I'm going to set tape up here so that she'll put the ticket right where the tape is, and then this way she won't have to worry about adjusting, because and maybe because I had it on YouTube that she was looking at instead of here where you see my hands just moving around now in front of the camera. She was trying to look at just this camera here that the tickets look at, and she saw it was good, but it wasn't good on the screen. It was off to the left, underneath her picture, or to the right, just off the camera. Yeah, it seemed like everybody liked the two camera view, that they were able to see Maria when she was doing her live. And I like that, uh, good night, Julia. Thank you for stopping by, and we'll talk soon. And I will get that coin out to you tomorrow. I don't think so, M2M. You know, I've watched you scratch so many times, and I know you scratch. You sit sideways, like I think you sit at the end of the table, and you scratch the ticket sideways with the ticket, you know, facing the camera, and you scratch sideways. Uh, I think that's how you do it, but I don't see anything wrong with that. It took me a little while. No, it took me a long time to figure out this streaming software perpendicular to the ticket. It took me a long time to figure out this streaming software. I had watched countless videos uh, on the streaming software, and you know, I'm not an idiot. I can pick up on things right away, but that streaming software, it took me a long time to figure out, and now I know how to set it up. And then after I did get it set up, the first time I tried to do it on YouTube, uh, I guess if you don't watch the right video, you're not going to do it right. But because the videos that I had watched, they never said that you had to set up the live stream in the streaming software and then finish setting it up in YouTube. I was setting it up in YouTube and going to the live stream to live stream it, but then it wouldn't show up on YouTube. And once I figured out that you had to set it up in the streaming software first and then go to YouTube to finish setting it up, everything worked out great. So the live started on time. I didn't have to redo the live, you know, 15 minutes after we were supposed to go live. So it was great. Everybody was happy. Everybody had a good time. Maria loved it. And now I'll be able to always set up her live for Friday without any problem and start on time every time, and everybody will get to see her. Personally, I don't like being on camera, but she loves it. And I know I haven't been in any of your lives recently, and I apologize for that. Uh, and personally, I have no excuse. I've been sick recently. Uh, I know you go on late, but that's only because I'm here on the East Coast and you're on the West Coast, so it's not late for you. And I should still be. Yes, I'm talking about your lives. And I should be. Which, let me make sure, because one thing I'm not getting is notifications of you, and let's find out why. I'm subscribed with the bell on, so I should be getting all your notifications. Oh, Maria is. Let me switch accounts here and see if I am. I'm subscribed. I don't have all clicked, but now I'll click all. But even still, I should see your lives come up. No, I get all of Susan C's when they go live. I get notifications on it. Well, it's not a new channel. It's just, you know, we changed her name from Breast Tattoos to Mrs. Honeybee Scratcher, aka Breast Tattoos. And I had changed my name a few times, and then I settled on Mr. Honeybee Scratcher, and she's Mrs. Honeybee Scratcher. You know, because we raise honeybees, so I thought that was a nice compliment to that, and I plan on getting a new coin made. With honeybees on it. Maybe like for her side, get the queen bee on there. Maybe for my side, get a drone put on there. A bee drone. A bee drone is a male drone. A drone is a male bee. And those are the only male bees there are. I'm going to have Ragin design the coin. But I want it to look really cool, and I'm going to have the coins bigger this time. Instead of 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches. Now, her Breast Tattoos coin is still cool. That one right there. I know you have one. And then, of course, it had to have her Georgia Bulldogs on it. Georgia. And how disrespectful are they to the Georgia Bulldogs, making in the CFP poll Ohio State #1. Yes, Georgia. And yes, the winter does affect the bees here because it does get cold here. You know, like the other couple nights last week, we were in the 20s. So it does get cold here. And so so even like during the winter time, I will not bother the bees because they seal everything around. Nothing. They have enough food stored away, and they have the hives sealed off real good so that uh, only air comes in through the front of the hive and nowhere else. And they keep warm in there. I mean, they keep the hive at a 93-degree temperature. They can keep it that way all year round. Yeah, just make sure that they have enough food. I don't take all their honey. This way they have some for the winter. If they're short on food, I'll feed them sugar water so they can store some sugar water for the winter. And of course, they can tell what temperature is outside. So anything over 40 degrees, they'll come outside. If it's really 40 degrees or below, they'll stay inside the hive. They flap their wings. They they make a ball inside the hive. They ball up inside the hive, and they ball up around the queen, and they keep the queen warm, so the queen won't die. And when they need food, they just go and get some food out of one of the frames and bring it back and feed the queen. And then, of course, bees, their lifespan is really only about 3 months. And so you have spring bees, summer bees, fall bees, and then winter bees. Hey, Eagle, how are you doing? Well, I hope you're doing okay. Thank you for stopping in. I'm just chit-chatting, goofing around with my stream deck, trying to get that set up for Maria's live on Friday. Well, they do that to cool off the hive too, but bees will be at the front of the hive to flap any cold out. The best part I like about raising bees is getting stung. Because I actually find it therapeutic. Oh, they're amazing. I mean, you could, let's put it this way. They keep the hive so clean you could eat off the floor of that hive. Forget that. Oh no. Eagle, I'm sorry to hear that. Everybody get prayers out for Eagle. That is not good. And I know what it means to have a heart attack because I suffered one myself when I was 43. And it's been hell ever since. I've had stents put in. I've had operations on both legs to replace veins. And we need you to get better. You're only 43 and this is your third one? One of my brothers, when he was 43, he died. He suffered a massive heart attack and died. Oh, God. How old were you when you had your first one? If you don't mind me asking. Are you serious? Holy cow. I'd imagine that put an end to your football career. And I don't want you staying in here any longer than you want to. I want you to get rest. I know what it's like to be in a hospital and not be home. Oh. Because believe me, 2 days after I had my heart attack, actually, the day after I had my heart attack, I told doctor, I'm ready to go home. And believe it or not, 2 days before I had my heart attack, we were supposed to go to a Tony Stewart signing. And I told him, I said, I got a signing to go to. But needless to say, I missed that signing. Well, thank you for your service. I served, my brother served, my daughter served, my son-in-law served. My daughter, she loved being in the Air Force. But when she was getting ready to be deployed, they do more extensive testing on you, and they found out she had a blood disorder, so they couldn't deploy her overseas. And oh my God, because she was supposed to go to Jordan, and oh, I can't tell you how upset she was. And my son-in-law served in the Air Force. That's how they met. And now they both live in Alaska. And they just got, what was it, about 2 feet of snow. She posted on Facebook about shoveling the snow. She's like, we went to go get a snowblower and nobody had any. Well, of course not. I said, you have to get those kinds of things in the spring. And you know, everything out there is like 3 times the cost. I'd send her one from here, from Georgia, but they don't sell snowblowers out here. All right, well, you go ahead. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for letting us know. And I'm going to tell everybody to send prayers your way. And you take care and get well soon. And I think oh, hey, not a problem. Not a problem. Just want you to get well. You keep us updated, okay? And M2M, I really appreciate you coming by. Thank you very much. And And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end this live. And for everybody else that's still in here, I appreciate you coming in. And I will talk to everybody soon. I'll probably do a live when I go back to Tennessee. So that'll be a nice 6 hour live. Oh God, that drive. All right, everybody.